Good morning, everyone. It is 11:18. We've had breakfast and I just submitted the boys' intent to homeschool. It's July 1st, so Jack's, it's routine. I had the new curriculum plan all finished this week after deciding on the history. So really it's just filling out the same stuff, pasting that in and submitting. For Sebastian, it was pretty much the same. I just had to check off that he was new and pasted his curriculum into the form, and they've been sent off. It often takes quite a while to hear back, and if people are still doing increased homeschooling this year, potentially it would take, I've had years where I got approval after the school year already started. They've gotten quite backed up, but I submitted it on the first day possible, so hopefully we will hear back a little sooner this year. It's always just slightly a relief. Not that I expect any problems at all. Everything is correctly done, but I'm just a worrywart. That's how it is. So now I'm gonna figure out if we can take a walk before the rain comes. We're gonna have a lot of rain. We have a flood watch, I think. And yeah, so hopefully we can walk because it's a lot cooler today and I'm looking forward to feeling that.
But what did he get? Woof, woof, woof. He said he got a bacon and cheese. He got bacon and cheese. Wait for me.
Hello everyone, we just did quiet time. I got my little buddy here and I'm going in Whole Foods for the first time in a year and a half. And it's gonna be weird. Is it gonna be weird going in? Yeah. Okay, let's go place. And I need to get a vegan burrito because my husband didn't realize there was broccoli in the one he got me. And some guacamole because you need guacamole. Watermelons. You see watermelon? Alright, we're going in. Hey friends. Yeah, when did I talk to you? At Whole Foods, I think, but I didn't really explain what was going on. So yeah, morning, caught up. had cereal. We have a lot of cereal left over from just the school. That's a favorite of them, little cups of cereal. So we all chose some cereal, had some banana. Then I submitted our notice of intent to homeschool. That's what I did. I feel like I told you this. Did I talk to you? I'm so sorry if I repeat. I'll try to be blah. I was gonna say brief, and then my brain wanted to say blunt, and it came out as bleh. Yes, I submitted. I probably will not hear back anything for quite a while. I talked to you up here. I was standing in the mirror. I remember that, but I don't know when it was, so I don't know what else I mentioned. After that, Sebastian and I went out and picked up 3 books we had on hold at the library that didn't make it with the rest of them. And of course, he had to choose like 4 more. So, well, he chose 2, and then he's like, Benny needs 2 because he had his dog, his stuffed dog that our beloved golden retriever gave him at the vet when we were saying goodbye.
Yeah, I could have it.
Benny said you could have it.
Yeah.
So you can remember him.
Yeah.
Oh, say thank you, Benny.
Thank you, Benny.
Aww. Then I was just looking at the satellite. We had a lot of storms coming through today, so I was like, I gotta pick the best spot for a walk. And ultimately I decided just on the shopping center we got our overhang, and if it looks like no storms were gonna come, we can make loops of whatever size we want through the woods. We can do a really short one basically around the shopping center, briefly into some woods, or we can take a big loop or an even bigger loop that includes a lake. So it's just a really convenient spot to park and walk. But yeah, we stopped, and since it's always lunchtime when we're walking, I ended up feeding him. I got him a croissant with ham and cheese in it. I just ate half of a lemon loaf. So unhealthy. But I've been craving one, and Jackson's craving one, so I saved half for him. We sat outside Starbucks and had that, and I was watching the forecast, and it was like a strong storm, a small one, but a strong one's coming through. It's probably going to be like a half an hour storm, and it's coming. And then we started, right when I said that, it's like thunder. So he's like, we need our umbrellas, Mommy, because they were in the car, and the car was like just 2 car lengths away, basically just one of the first spots across the traffic in the parking lot. So I quickly ran over and grabbed his tiny little travel umbrella and a big one, and we finished up our snack just as the rain, like it was sprinkling as I was running back. But yeah, it got crazy rainy, and he wanted to open the umbrella immediately, even though we were under the awning. So anywhere that there was an awning, like where the sidewalk got wider, he was out there stomping in the puddles, enjoying his umbrella and making everybody smile because everybody got caught coming out of the grocery store and it's pouring rain. Just clean up, babe. So he thought that was the best walk ever. We just walked back and forth a bunch of times for about a half an hour, and then the rain finished up and we headed home. When we got home, he finished his croissant because he'd only had half. I just had like a handful of popcorn because apparently I'm eating unhealthy today. And then what was I doing? I was on my computer a little bit, but nothing important. And then we went upstairs to quiet time. It was about 3 because he didn't want to go up, so he was like all curled up with his iPad under some blankets after being wet in the rain. But we went up at 3 and had a pretty normal quiet time. I was looking through Amazon at little embroidery kits because apparently there's a bunch that were like only $5, so I chose like 2 different ones, $10 total. Excuse me. Rainy days make me sneeze because of like mold. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I just was browsing that, reading some news, enjoying being under the covers, cozy. I was tired though. But then we went downstairs and I was messaging that I kind of craved Mexican food. And my husband's like, oh, well, I got burritos and taquitos from Trader Joe's that we used to get. And I'm like, wow, maybe I'll run to the store and get some guacamole. And I go down and I check the freezer, and it's a new recipe on the taquitos, and now they're bean and cheese instead of just bean. I'm like, okay, so I'll just have a couple because they're so skinny, it can't be that much cheese. And then I look at the vegetable burrito, which is vegan, but it has broccoli in it. He says we used to get those. I don't remember eating burritos with a ton of veggies. I only remember like bean ones, but my memory's shit, so. But that probably changed as well. Or I know I am more sensitive to broccoli, and just chopped up broccoli can really get to me. You were supposed to be cleaning. You just have to get one piece of track and just slide them down. That's about all you can do by yourself. Just please, you're running out of time, sir. Oh, you didn't take your medicine. It's still in there. What was I on? Oh yeah, food. So I can't eat those. I'm like, okay, so I need to get a burrito as well. And probably Whole Foods is the best bet for that, because I was able to go onto the Amazon app and look at like the delivery options from our Whole Foods to see what they had, and I saw a bean and rice bacon burrito. So yeah, Sebastian and I ended quiet time and sent Ziggy to Jack's room and hopped in the car, and we went to Whole Foods for the first time since the pandemic. Really weird. Like, Sebastian didn't even remember. I was trying to say how we would go there and get hard-boiled eggs and donuts and go upstairs to the little mezzanine where they would sit and eat, and they'd have a shelf of toys to play with, and then we'd go shopping. He's like, I don't remember. And then the whole time we were in there, I was trying to go as fast as possible, and he was like, can we go upstairs? Can we go look upstairs? Can we just go look? Can we go upstairs? I'm like, I need to get home. It's like 5:30. So at first I was getting the supplies for guacamole because I thought they only had this big $8 thing of in-store guac that we've tried and don't like. But after I'd made it through the whole store and found the burrito and chosen a pie, a peach mango strawberry pie, very good filling, but completely undercooked crust. I didn't eat the crust at all. But yeah, and once I got to that end, then I found a little $4 thing of spicy guacamole. I'm like, okay. So we went all the way back and we put away the vegetables, since it would be really annoying to have to make guacamole when we're making everything else. Oh my god, you know those little itches on the top of your throat, like in the back? It's definitely time for my allergy medicine. I'm getting all itchy and sneezy. So yeah, we got home, I don't know, 5:40. My husband was just starting to figure out what temperature of the oven would manage all of the things we had to bake. My burrito ended up getting half microwaved and then tossed in with everything else, but it was really good. I liked it, and I liked it being crispy from the oven. Taquitos were delicious, but holy moly, my insides sounded like quicksand for an hour after that. They seem to be doing okay now, but like the second they made it to my stomach, it was like about 20 minutes in, it was like you put dairy. Yeah, but I survived. And yeah, we had some rice and corn, and the kids had quesadillas. Did you get it all cleaned up? Can you take your meds, please? And then we need to figure out if brother's coming up or if he's going to be playing still. Go take him. Really important. You were snotty earlier. Alright, I'll get it, but you have to take it. Fast, go down. I don't like saying I don't know if you noticed, but I try very hard not to say something I trained myself not to do a couple years ago, because I really don't enjoy listening to it. If you do it, I'm not offended, but I really don't enjoy listening to after every sentence. So instead, I say "and" too much when I'm really just trying to pause when I'm trying to gather my thoughts. So if I sometimes... All right, really fast, please. Take those first. I don't want them falling out of your mouth. Anyway, so after dinner, I just crafted, paused for pie. But yeah, the craft kit's coming along, slowly picking away at the drum. I made another drum, but I haven't put the cursed twist tie rims on it. I still have another rim to put on that big bass drum. I put the shelves that I made up on the wall, but I'm not putting their items on it. I printed out a bunch of album covers, put them on poster board, and then gave them a gloss finish. So those are all dry, and I put those up, and I attached the saxophone to the wall, but I made my own little stand. I didn't like their stand that they suggested, their little wall hooks.
He said no.
Okay, pick 3 books for me then. But I'm gonna change first. I don't know, maybe probably in the bed. So yeah, that was our day. I think I covered everything. Yeah, I think I did. Good thing, because I've been talking a long time. My poor phone's filled with all these like 12-minute videos and then the 25-minute vlogs. I've got to clean it out tomorrow. But tomorrow's Friday, that's great. I think it's going to be cloudy in the morning and then rain some more. So again, not a pool day. We might go to the bird shop to get some seed, but there's some bird disease going around and you're not supposed to fill your feeders with a certain type of bird's seed, because I don't know, I'll have to talk to them and see if we can get bird seed right now, if it's responsible to get it right now, if there's a certain kind for birds that aren't affected by this disease, or if it's all blown over now. I don't know. They're probably going to try and sell me some other thing, and really I only want to fill the feeders, so maybe I'll skip it. But I do have a coupon for my birthday month. And there goes the "and" again. I don't know what else we'll do. We'll just decide tomorrow. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. I don't want to just read Transformers. Only one Transformer. Pick.
Yeah, I only got one.
Because these look all... Okay. Okay. I would just like a variety. I might choose one and we'll leave those 3. So I'm going to go get changed. I'm wearing a t-shirt from Walmart today, actually. I didn't like it when it first came because like the shoulders kind of ride up. I just have wide shoulders. But with a sweater on, it hasn't been bad. So it's good for chilly days where I'm mostly wearing a sweater. But I didn't wear the sweater when we were out walking and I didn't really have a problem. I did have a backpack on though. So yeah, outfit of the day, including slippers because I'm inside and I live in slippers inside. All right, I'm gonna go deal with this little sweetie. Do you want to say goodnight to everybody?
Good.
Anything you have to say to them?
Wash your hands.
You want to say wash your hands? Okay. Good night. Stay safe. Be kind, and don't forget.
Walk. And here's your hand.
Your hands. Okay. Don't forget. And don't forget.
Wash
your hands.